So, what do you do, Mr. Hawthorne?
Whatever I like, Miss Black. See what you can learn from him. Report to me tomorrow. This one stays with me.
Hawthorne. If we don't play nice with our guests, you're not going to want to have a conversation with us. Please try to remember that. And she's one of Malcolm's girls. You do not want to be standing that close, I promise you. So you would be Jade Black then. I'm Elle. I assume you've heard of me. I apologize for the accommodations, but I find it much easier to remain low-key and mobile with more modest surroundings. I trust that you had a deep sleep. Don't worry, the headache and fogginess, it'll only last a couple more hours, just long enough for us to develop a more intimate acquaintance. Oh. Men can be so brutish when they're passionate. But of course, you and I, we know that better than most, don't we, love? Oh, of course. Not to worry, the metal roof and framing guarantees that Ty's little gadgets will be confused and slow to read your signature. So we have plenty of time for uninterrupted conversation. Who are you? I told you, I'm Elle. I was you before you were you. I was Malcolm's favorite. The first, in fact. Yes, I'm sure it's a bit confusing. But don't worry. It will all become a bit more clear in a few hours when the drugs subside a bit. Now, Miss Black, what I need from you is some very simple information. I'm aware that I need no longer worry about Dr. Concatilli. And of course, Dr. Richardson was removed from the equation weeks ago. What I don't know is, did Concatilli have time to give you the formula? And more importantly, has it been passed along to Director Watts yet? I am offering you an opportunity that you clearly don't appreciate. Right now, you're awake and able to speak freely. And I'm willing to give you truths in exchange for some basic yes or no answers. And if you don't want to see that, we can do this Hawthorne's way, which I assure you will be much more primal.
What? What truths?
A truth that only someone like you or I could truly understand. It's about retribution and recompense.
What are you talking about?
No, no, no. Quid pro quo, Jade. Tell me.
We know all about your biological weapon.
Of course you do. Don't insult me. Juliet is not the weapon. I am dropping poison bait into the middle of a rat colony. Who would want to stop me besides the rats?
Enough of this crap. She's not giving us anything.
JJJ. Malcolm acquired me the same way he did you. The rats have fed on us both. Don't we deserve their atonement?
I'm gonna need more than just a couple of yes or no answers. Now, I'd like you to take as much time as you like in giving it, so we can fully enjoy the process.
Ty, it's Jade. Damn it, Ty. Alpha Yankee 9er19er. Meet me at the safe house on East 23rd and bring hardware. As soon as I lose them.
Are you okay?
Still a little loopy from the drugs that they gave me, but I'm functioning.
Obviously.
Tell me.
Who is Elle?
Holy shit. Jade, how is Elle connected?
I think Hawthorne works for her, or at least they're working together on something. So who the hell is she?
Intelligent, insane, dangerous.
She was one of the very first recruited into this program and well suited for it. She couldn't let go of her past. She eventually had to be pulled from the field and institutionalized.
If we could find a facility that would hold her. She vanished from a high security ward 6 years ago. No one's heard from her.
Well, you're hearing from her now. I'm gonna need some clothes that I can move in. Assemble a small team and I'll take them in. Contact Roan. I'll pick him up on my way. I've already taken care of 7, so by the time that we... What is it?
Jade, they have Rowan. We're not going after Hawthorne and Elle yet. Our priority is to protect our operations' integrity.
I've tracked his signature to here. This heavily wooded area is in the middle of a training compound owned by an independent militia called Hand to God.
They are extreme right-wing survivalists that receive most of their funding through the Darien Group. They are very seclusive and very paranoid. The leaders are prominent members of the communities around the compound, so local law enforcement will be protective of them as well.
So you're sending me in alone to rescue one agent?
If you can. We need you to go in quietly and find Ron and determine what, if anything, he may have told them about any of our operations, particularly our work on Darian and Juliet. If you can bring him out quietly, then do. If not, then you have to eliminate any possibility of them pulling anything else from him.
Holy shit.
I'll take you to a burner vehicle. You can leave on the outside perimeter of the compound. Everything you need has already been loaded.
It's for you. Had to reroute your calls till we find the phone you lost.
Hawthorne. Yes, of course. Hello, Mr. Petrovich. Are you in the States again? Yes, yes I do. Right. I'd be happy to accommodate. In fact, we have something very special I think you're going to enjoy. Well then, I'll make the usual arrangements.
Now what you need to remember is this. It's imperative for you to keep a situational awareness at all times. Failure to do so can cost you your life or the life of your fellow soldiers. You must always know what's within your perimeter. You know you want to twist that like this. Oh, I know. Tough one.
How much did you tell them?
Nothing. I think. I don't know, Jade. I don't know.
Can you move?
Not like you need me to.
Cigarette?
You know there's no time for that.
Okay. Should give us 2 minutes. Maybe less. Let's go. You ready?
No.
Carl, I'm sending you a location and a detailed description of what I need you to get. Go fetch and keep it 0 impact. I need the absence to go unnoticed at least a few days. Do you understand?